Thanks, guys. That was really great. Just to kind of follow up on what you guys were mentioning about the whole car wash system. Um, for drying, it's kind of an extra step towards the whole process. It adds another element, I would say, to the whole ordeal. So let's kind of go into a little bit more detail for drying and waxing. It's just as important as washing the whole car. You don't want anything to mess up while that's going on. I kind of jotted down a few key facts that I'd like to mention. For drying clay bar waxing, always place the vehicle away from sunlight. I think that's kind of important. That way you don't make the water dry up, leave water spots, as well as keep the car in good condition. Another aspect I feel that it's a good way to help dry is using compressor leaf blower that helps with the air. It kind of just washes away dries away all the water that's being used. Let's see what else. To remove water from the vehicle as much as possible, that will help do that. The kind of hard part of drying is the cracks between the doors and the hood and the trunk. Those are always the tough parts to kind of remove. I feel that if you can kind of do that with the dryer, that will kind of help eliminate some of the smudges and the dry spots that are available. Completely dry the car with the chamois. I feel that using a chamois helps prevent scratching the car. If you use I think a regular towel, you'll end up having a lot of water scratches, and it's just not gonna do the job as well as a chamois will. Let's see. Open all the doors and the hood and the trunk. That usually ends up helping with a lot of the drying. I always felt like for the waxing part, using dry clay bar and wax helps a lot with the whole process. The dry bar and clay wax it kind of smooths out the whole surface and gives it like a soft skin element towards the whole car washing system. I feel that that's kind of a good way to kind of go around about that. Always use a microfiber cloth with that. It helps prevent scratches once again. Don't want to scratch the car with that. Never use the bar on paint without spraying the liquid first. The liquid kind of helps prevent it from scratches once again. I will always emphasize that because scratches on the car can happen without using the proper tools for the whole process. Um, Repeat the whole process throughout the whole drying and waxing part of it. It just helps kind of with the smoothness of the whole completion of the process. I always say use as much as wax as needed. I think when waxing, it's kind of important to invest a lot of time in that because that is something that's going to be that is going to be time consuming. You are going to end up using a lot of time waxing, so I feel that if you have a good amount of wax, that's going to help with the whole process. Never apply a thick coat of wax. This is just something that's going to make your car extremely hard and not give it a clean and shiny look. This is one fact that I always emphasize is because you don't want the car to end up becoming a big pile of clay. And I think if you use the improper wax, that will happen. And that's kind of all for waxing and drying. I think these are the kind of more important facts and directions that I have. Thanks.